Hi guys, in this video we'll be talking about array. So array is a data structure that can store many values of the same data type or the same data type. So previously we've been working with things like we say age, create the variable, then you say 24. But what if you have a lot to store? Let's say something like let's say we have price, okay? So we say int price is equal to 23.0. But what if it's a store and there are different prices? There are so many prices. How do we get all those amounts stored? We use an array. So to write an array is as simple as saying int price, but instead of price, we would now say prices because we want to store a lot. Then the brackets. This is the first way to initialize an array. Then you have to put in the size. Let's say 5. So we want an array of sizes of size of 5. Okay. So if you do this, it means that if you now want to start imputing the price, you have to do something like this. Prices 0 is equal to maybe 24.0. Then these are called indexes. So these are the indexes. So when you initialize like that, you want to do something like this 3, then you set all the prices. But this is too ambiguous. So if you want to initialize your array, the best way to do it is actually not to even set a size. Just leave it that way. Then open the brackets and start putting in the values, just like I'm doing now. So this is all setting up an array in C. So I'm setting an array with different amounts. I just want to be quick with this. Okay, let me add one more. So yes, this is an array in C. So instead of storing your prices one by one, you could also do something like this. Instead of doing it like this too, you can actually do it like this. So we have prices, and now we've been able to store different values inside of the array. So in array, all these values are set at different indexes. So this is index 0, this is index 1, index 2, index 3, and index 4. That is how it works in programming. So let's print out the first, or let's print out some of the indexes. Let's see what we have. So the first one is let's say price at price is so let's use this as a double. This is a double since we are using dots. So format specifier for a double is LF. Then we can put a $sign here. Then the amount you want to call out, you have to put it in the bracket. So we want the variable, we want the amount at this index, which is 0. Okay, so we say 0, save, and let's print that out to be sure that it is correct. So as you can see, it says price is this is 23. So let's just set the precision to 2 decimal places, .2. So let's redo this. So you see, it says price is $23. If we want to get this 96, how do we do it? We count. Let's say 0, 1, 2, 3. So that is index 3. Clear the outputs and let me run this. We will get 96. As you can see, that is 96. So, like I was saying, we can print out our different prices. So we say 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's print them all out. Oh, sorry guys, new line. So you see, we've been able to print out all the values of the array, or every value inside of this array, which you can see right now. But what if we have more values, like something like this? Let's just copy this and paste. It becomes a problem because we can't keep doing this copy and pasting, doing a lot of printf, printf, printf. So the next thing is we can loop through this array. Okay, we can do a for loop that is going to print out all the values of this array for us once and for all. And how do we do that? Remember, from our for loop, we create the loop for I equal to 0. Then for us to be able to print out this array, we have to do a simple hack. So we say it's a simple hack. So the hack is we have to tell I to be less than size of the array prices, which will then be divided by size of prices 0. Then we set our increments to plus plus. Then now we can bring in our printf inside of the loop and change prices here, the index, to be I. So it loops through and it prints it all out for us. So what we have done here is we are saying I should be the size of the prices array, okay? And the size of should be divided by prices of one of the array. Let's do something quickly. I want to show you why I'm doing that. So let's get the size of this array. Let's print it. Printf format specifier bytes. So we want to get the bytes of this array. So we say size of the array prices, okay? So you understand why I'm doing this in the for loop. It says 80 bytes. 80 bytes, right? And how many numbers do we have here? 0, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are all equal because if we check the size of a double, so the size of a double is actually so if we check the size of a double, okay, the size of a double, let's put a new line here. You see, the size of a double is 8 and we have 80. So you see, each of them is just the same. So we have 80 here, and how many numbers do we have here? We have 10. So it's saying 8, each one is taking 8 bytes times 10, that is 80. So that is why I have size of prices divided by size of prices of 0, like the first one, because any one of them is 8 bytes, okay? So I can comment that out. Let's clear. So now let's bring back our for loop to loop over an array. So to loop over an array in C is what we have done. I is equal to 0 and I should be less than size of prices divided by size of one of the value plus the increments. Then you print it. Let's see, it's going to print out all our values for us now. So hopefully everything is right. So let's run this. Oh, sorry. So int I, we failed to do that. Now let's rerun this. As you can see, all our array has been printed out. The first one is 23.0 and the last one is 63.0. We just use the for loop to iterate over this array and we've printed out all the values. So guys, that is it on arrays in C and looping over arrays in C. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys.